when I turn it on, it doesn't run through my RV. You know what that could be. You're talking about when you turn it on at the spigot or whatever. Whenever you hook up to the city water, as long as you got your spigot turned on outside at the from the camper place, there's a valve in your hookup. Where you screw the hose pipe into your input. There is a valve in that thing you screw into that is called a lock valve or something. It prevents the water from coming back through the line. If it goes bad, it won't. Sometimes it'll prevent water from going through. I had to replace mine because that was what was wrong with mine. I couldn't use my city water for the longest time. I had to fill up my reserve, my fresh water tank, and use it out of it for the longest period of time. But it's a quick fix. It's only like 20 or 25 or $30, depending on what kind of what your camper and everything you got. But what you need to do is, I'm trying to think if there's a way a good way you can check that. Does it work whenever? Can you run it into your fresh water tank and it comes out when your pump's running? Does it work good that way or no? Yeah, it's probably the valve that's inside of that where you screw your hose pipe into. That's probably what it is. But a quick way to know that is run water into your fresh water tank, and then make sure you turn your pump on, and see if you can get the water to come out with that pump running. Because one or the other should work. I mean, you should be able to get, unless you got a pretty serious problem going on, you should be able to get water from either your fresh water tank to your spigots or from your city water hookup to your spigots, because it's basically two separate thing that goes on there. You know what I'm saying? That's a kind of a make sure you rinse out and sanitize your fresh water tank before you drink out of it at all. Always do that. But if you do get water coming out through your fresh water tank with the pump going and everything in your RV, and it won't go the other way, then it's more likely that reverse valve or whatever it is that's in that little thing where you hook it up, and you can just replace that thing for like less than $30, and that'll fix it. Because that's what I did to mine. I hope that helps you. The valves are off the hot. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but they said their water quit working, Kelly, like all at once or whatever. So that shouldn't have anything to do with the valve at the hot water at the hot water tank or whatever. Actually, that wouldn't have nothing to do. Mine would have been different. See, I bypassed my hot water heater because my hot water heater quit working. I'm trying to think of how mine went. So I don't know where mine splits at. So that may make a difference. I'm not sure. Yeah, black backflow valve. That's what they're called. But they're actually made into those things. What's up, Lois? Where am I? I'm at my camper. Yeah, Overland Adventure. I couldn't remember what it's called. It's a backflow valve that they put in those. It's put in there. They make them into the hookup where your fresh water or your city water hookup, the little thing that mounts on the outside of your camper and the thing hooks on the inside. They actually make them inside of those things, and it took me the longest time to figure out that thing had a valve in it. I never thought it was, but that's exactly what it was. Check valve, that's what it's called. Check valve, reverse check valve, or backflow check valve. You are exactly right. Thank you there, Honky Pink. I appreciate you. I feel a million times better, and it's good to be back be back the way I need to be. It quit raining here. It's actually I don't know if it's going to clear up, but I don't think it's supposed to rain a whole lot. Do you buy toilet paper for septic tank use? No, I don't put toilet paper into my septic tank. Luckily, I was a skilled laborer at one time.